Then kasema thanks again, of course, Xtatic, of course. So I feel like rapper Xtatic is an entirely different personality. Mi kwanza, then there's the singer Ria Sams. I see that dichotomy and I've experienced it nikiona cover zake ama nikisikia. Even for example, Let Me Explain, Social Experiment comes after Xtatic has been on this break, and it's a sentimental, it's a stripped down, an emotive record mixtape that they do. Na you can tell, but kuna ways that ana blendingi the singer and the rapper. Now, just so you know, I Xtatic, now that you're here, nimesikia nimesikia
We're giving live
ngoma
flowers. This is live flowers.
nimesikia ngoma zako nyingi sana, na nimesikia tangu zile enzi ulikuwa na rap na Ace, Kali na Oxide, but sana sana Ace na Kali. There was a lot of collaborations happening amongst you that nilikuwa nasikia sana sana sana. So that goes A's and B's, mixtape ya Dawn, and then tracks za Kali na tips za Kali. So it's been beautiful kuona the singer and Ria Sams also get space yake na you exploring that. So any other thing regarding your list this year?
No, I have. You see, I got this from Kafura. The time we were talking about this person seeing me, and then she was like, "I have a lot of nonsense to say about seeing." I think that's the same way. Considering this was gonna be a tweet thread at some point, so I think I'm still gonna thread it now that I get to. When you speak it publicly, now you have to follow through. Away from music, I think Xtatic was the first atheist I know. And the day I knew about Xtatic existing was the day they killed Saddam Hussein. Like I remember it so clearly. The news had just ended, and then they brought like a snippet of something. And I didn't grow up watching TV, so this was one of those moments. I used to only watch news, so this was one of those moments where it just popped up, and I'd never known people opted out of religion until I saw them on TV and say that at that time when, like, what do you even mean you're an atheist? And that really changed so much of my dynamic and how I related with religion. And I think that was my excitement when I, at last, after many years, joined Twitter and I see them and I was just God. Because I'm like, oh my God, do you know the that influence away from uh, the music, because the music it took me some time to get to, but as the person who would stand and say things that they considered too young to be that sure, to
Umedisappear
be that
tena.
aware. What do you mean may disappear? These people,
Umepotea
well,
kidogo.
yeah. So like that for me has been something. It changed something, actually a lot of things. So yeah, and then knowing, I think I discovered they could sing way later, way later. Like the rapping, I was aware of the rapping, and my space with people struggle, and then knowing that they could actually sing and they sang uh, beautifully. So that is that. So that was like those things to say. That was my childhood crush. Who started my journey into self discovery. Uh, so yeah,
Do you
that for me,
read
away
past the
from the
comment?
music, uh, is what they they've meant for me. Especially, I was so scared going into the interview and even after. I received threats and just a lot of requests to be prayed for. It definitely changed a lot in a lot of people, especially being open about it. Yes, it changed a lot in me. And I think that is how forever I'll remember you. The person who started my journey and my walk out of organized religion as it stands and as it is. And to just go and find out for myself, like, what the hell is going on. Also, to see you like on space in terms of rap, um, amazing. And then later to see it, I think the next time I'm seeing them was the Kali Cartel, right? One of them. Yes, it was.
True.
Yeah, it was so amazing too.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
you did know that.
The historian is here.
Yes, thank you very much. You see, I give you activism history, you give me music history. We are a perfect combination. We are the perfect people. Yeah.
na,
Yeah.
na, na, na importantly, kuna a number of times I have reflected on the Kenyan atheist. And as you are speaking,
Mm,
nimefikiria how, going back to what B alisema earlier, amerelease kuhusu
mm,
men's favorite lines, right?
yeah.
Kuhusu
Mm,
kuhusu women.
yeah.
And nikisema how hiyo ni kama core tenet ya katiba yao, and a
Mm,
principle that they keep repeating and
mm,
regurgitating. For the exact statement, nilipoteza our women, men's favorite line. So that as I'm thinking about this in the context of Storia Xtatic, I am reflecting
mm,
on the Kenyan atheist and what that looks like and what that fits into and how it is treated and
mm,
responded to. And
mm,
naifikirianga nikifikiria of those who have stated publicly their atheism
yeah.
and have given a background and explained their stance and their non-religiosity.
Mm,
Apart from Ecstatic, another public figure who has done something similar and also caught flack for it at some point ilikuwa Octopizzo, and ilikuwa I believe still on NTV kwa sababu kuna time late 2010s alikuwa na an interview, and there was something happening with the church. Things always happen with the church.
there always
Things
is
are always
some shit.
happening with the church.
Like you
Na
can
kuna
count on that.
kitu
There always is some shit.
na there's something alikuwa ana critique,
Mm,
na alikuwa na raise particular questions, and ilikuwa this sort of atheistic direction na ideology that ilikuwa ina hold premise yake. And I remember also there being a sort of pull na
mm,
friction on the internet regarding the same. There's that,
mm,
and then there's Ecstatic. So now for Ecstatic, that was primarily the basis of that conversation and of that moment on Kenyan
yeah.
television, which
Mm,
which was powerful, which was powerful. Now it changed a lot because you have to also understand on top of on top of on top of the atheism, there is the rap and the hip hop, and then the identity, the gender, and all of these things piling upon each other,
yeah.
and how that is perceived and how that is reacted to and how that is responded to. So kuna
Yeah.
all of this dynamics compounding upon each other that make that moment what it was, and the responses and the reactions that zili follow thereafter. But that was a stamp and a really impactful moment for a lot of people. Na I also believe for Xtatic mwenyewe as well.